Yo, what's going on? Happy Saturday. We guys are doing well, doing terrific. It is 7:16 right now in the morning, and we are currently at the parking lot of the gym. Uh, yeah, so today's gonna be a full day in the life, not full day eating, just to give you guys a little bit of context of what I do. But I figure I do this on Saturdays just because it's easier for me to carry the camera around and show you guys what I do on a typical Saturday. My days are pretty much boring during the week. I work a corporate job. I work from 7 to 5, 7 to 6, and I'm not going to be grabbing a camera and just pointing it around at work, and I'm sure a lot of my coworkers do not prefer that. But yeah, but Saturdays are usually good for, I can grab the camera, I can do vlog, and I mean, it's still busy. Like I'm waking up in the morning, I have a coaching business that I run that typically Saturdays and Sundays are my busiest days. I have a 3-month-old baby. You're gonna see some of that, juggling some of that. I have a wife, I have a family, we got fitness, we're in contest prep 4 weeks out today, by the way. And we're not making excuses, just making, we're getting shit done. Anyways, so yesterday I tried to do tried to train legs yesterday, and that was not, we were not having it just because I had to stay up the day before trying to finish this certification for work. And yes, and I knew yesterday I had leg day, and not just in a leg day, on my programming, that was like an RP of 9, sort of like this, so my overreaching week. And lack of sleep, or zero to no sleep at all throughout the night, and trying to go into the gym yesterday was just not having it. And shout out to Jeff Nippert again for being the voice of reasoning. Again, I quote a lot of Jeff Nippert just because I put a lot of great content out there, and I just keep reminding myself, like, okay, the reason why a lot of people, I mean, I know this too, and the reason a lot of people hurt themselves is just because, from a lot of times, you're trying to power through when just to, pull the ripcord. And the way the weight was moving yesterday, there was no way, I mean, I can actually effectively do my RP9 and actually feel like I'm progressing. And I know the reason why was because I was just not well rested. I was just tired. So I pulled the ripcord and, live to lift another day. And but yeah, so that we are gonna go into the gym now, and gonna repeat the same workout as we did yesterday, and just use yesterday as a rest day. And because we are training on an empty stomach, so what we have on deck is the Extend, a branched chain amino acid. This is the blood orange flavor. Don't come at me. I mean, Extend is the best branched chain amino acids out there. I know there's a debate, should you use BCAAs or not. I personally recommend for my client, especially if you know a caloric deficit. If you're in a surplus, probably not. Probably you should be eating enough food for you not to put yourself in a catabolic state. But because a lot of times you are going to be training. I mean, if you're training on an empty stomach, you definitely want to take some branched chain amino acids. And I recommend taking about 7 grams. And that 7 grams, just take it straight to the dome if you can. Don't put it in water. You just like sip throughout the workout. But you really need that branched chain amino acid to be available right now, not in the next hour or so. So getting that 7 grams straight into your bloodstream and then start doing their work is the best way to go. I know this sort of short rant can turn into like a branched chain amino acid sort of chat, but I try to look for all the avenues to drop some sort of knowledge for you guys as much as possible. And also I've been taking this all through prep. It's the C4 P9 Ripped. So one of the two main ingredients in this is the ashwagandha and fenugreek. Ashwagandha helps with cortisol. So cortisol balance, just because your cortisol is all shot up to the roof in contest prep, and fenugreek for testosterone. No, it's not gonna give you a freaking, I mean, your levels and your counts are not gonna jump up again, but it helps. And some thermogenic blend in there to obviously get a little bit of good sweats and fat burners in there. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna head to the gym. I'll get after this workout, and we'll see you guys throughout the rest of my day. Hopefully, before you keep going to this video, please give it a thumbs up. All like, all subscription will be really, really appreciated. Yo, what's going on? So just finished training. Running a little bit behind schedule because my wife has to go for an event. I also had to run home and go take over daddy daycare duty for the majority of the day. One quick note or quick, hopefully pointer that you guys might be able to learn from. If you don't know, I have a little bit of a like hip / lower back injury, mostly QL injury that I've been battling with. Sometimes they flare up and you just have to readjust the training a little bit. So we did something similar to that. Supposed to do sumo deadlifts today. Low back, hip was not feeling it. I thought, okay, maybe with some mobility, we should be loosening that up. It wasn't able to get loose. So of course I had to readjust my training. So instead of using deadlifts, that's going to put a lot of tension on my lower back, we resulted into a little bit of stiff-legged deadlifts, RDLs, I should say, and that's what you saw. But yeah, instead of walking lunges, I decided to do Bulgarian split squat because it keeps me in a stationary position. I don't have to put a lot of emphasis trying to brace my core or stabilize myself, and just put myself in a fixed position and just execute as properly as I definitely need to. So that's one of the adjustments that we did. And of course, just to add a little bit of additional volume in, I had to just auto regulate a little bit, just so do a drop set of finish with a superset of leg extensions and seated hamstring curls, which was not filmed. Just to give you guys a little bit of a tip here and there, just to add a little bit of volume into my training today. So that's that. I'm gonna go home, go knock out a shake, then get about the rest of our day. Physical update, again, I'm pressed for time, so it will be, if I have some time today, I'll be sharing that. If not, just have to wait and see. See you guys in the next clip. Yo, what's going on? I'm gonna try and whisper a little bit here because I finally put her down for a quick nap. Fingers crossed. So I got home. I haven't had much food today, so the only thing I've had is just 2 pure protein bars and a cup of coffee because I've been busy feeding her, making sure she's well fed and she's going down to bed. But I need to talk to you guys about the macros I have going on for today. So today's macros, normally my refeed is going to be on Saturdays and Sundays, but I'm trying to create a little more room for myself today because we're 4 weeks out from the Jordan Cup today. And so I'm going to skip the refeed, and tomorrow is my wedding anniversary with my wife, 1 year married. And we are going to be going out. So normally I do 48-hour refeed, but I want to create a little hole for myself to dig a little bit more. So we're doing 100 grams of carbs, 50 grams of protein, 50 grams of fat, 280 grams of protein, and I'm going to push my refeed just so 24-hour refeed tomorrow, and go back to digging. So I might just skip refeed for next week also, just I can have that long stretch of just digging. But yeah, now that I have, hopefully, fingers crossed, I have a little bit of time, I'm going to be able to catch up on some client work because I am very behind. Yeah, just give you guys update a little bit, and let's go check on her. Fingers crossed, hopefully she's still sleeping. Dad life. Literally seconds later. Wanna say hi? Yes, sir. Wanna say hi? Hi. Hi. You can make it up literally maybe 5 seconds later. No? Hi, baby. Had a good, what, 20 minutes snooze? Yeah. That life. Talk about auto-regulation at its best. Hey, there's no cookie cutter, you're not making this up. This is real life right here, so it's okay though. Because we love you. Hi. You gonna smile? Okay, I'll take a smile. Thank you. Hey, baby. Hi. Hi. And by the way, she's 3 months old. Big girl. What's going on? So, checking in with you guys real quick. Just fed baby girl and put her down. And so far, I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, the only thing I've had was 2 pure protein bar. So I'm making a quick meal right now while she's down. And because my carbs are so low today, obviously a lot of, most of my meals when they're coming from protein. And this is what I've been, using for quite some time now, which I'm sure to show you guys. So right here, we have sauteed peppers going on, heating up the pan. Here we got some egg whites that we're gonna put over there, and put some cheese on top of that, and that's gonna be our actual meal, first meal of the day. And I'm gonna show you guys when I'm done making it. And we are gonna try or attempt to do some client check-ins. All right, so the prep time for that was literally maybe like 10 minutes. It wasn't long at all, and that's what we are looking at. So that right there is about 270 grams of egg whites, 1 serving of fat-free cheese, and some frozen pepper that are sauteed. I'm gonna knock that out and trying to get ahead of client check-ins. At current time, it is 2:49. So yeah, I'm way behind the schedule, but it's okay though. So fingers crossed. Hopefully she stays sleeping for a while, and that will give me some chance to get caught up. Just realized I rarely share any of my clients' progress on here, except for just on Instagram. I don't know why I don't. So while I'm doing some checking, I just want to give a shout out to some of my clients. I'm not sure if they better be watching my YouTube videos. This is my brother from New Zealand, currently in Canada, but man, killing it. Let's turn this down a little bit so you guys can see. And scroll up. I mean, amazing fucking work on the road, traveling, and still killing it. I mean, killing it. Look at that. If you're interested in working with me, 2020 is around the corner. By all means, there's a link in the description. Go ahead, fill out an application out, and hopefully let's see if we are compatible together. Because if you fill out an application doesn't mean we're gonna get a chance to work together, because luckily for me, I can choose who I want to work with based on the conversation or the onboarding process. Because everybody that reaches out necessarily are not the good, fit or good client for you. What makes a good client for me? A good client for me is somebody who's willing to put in the work, who's willing, that doesn't give excuses, because I don't really have time for that. And believe it or not, a lot of people actually pay their hard-earned money for coaching, and they just refuse to do the work. I'm like, you already paid for it. At least the least you can do is do the work. And it's not the work that's complicated. It's just not that important to a lot of people. So I only want to work with serious people. But yeah, if you're interested, wow, don't really care. If you're interested, by all means, follow the link in the description, fill the application out, and see if you can get this process going for you. I mean, it's not too late. You just got a few months left in 2019. You can definitely make an adjustment. You can definitely make a change towards a healthier, stronger version of yourself. So yeah, hopefully it's you that I'm talking to. Yo, what's going on? So it's getting pretty late. My wife is back. She's changing Lyvia right now, so I have some time to catch up on client work, because I didn't really get to do it earlier because baby wants what baby wants. So I'm gonna get a quick meal in. Get a quick meal in real quick, and I'm gonna show you what I'm having. Since my carbs are pretty low right now, so we all have. So what I've been doing is a lot of this big salad. So what I have in there is lettuce, turkey. We have this real bacon bits, hella macro friendly, 25 calories, so like 2 servings in there. And this is the dressing that we are using, Skinny Girl, because we don't want to be a skinny girl, right? Macros, hella friendly. So and right now, I mean, before this meal, I had about 60 grams of carbs left, 220 grams of protein and 40 grams of fat. So I have quite a bit to play with tonight. And again, if it gets to a certain point in time that I'm not gonna be able to finish it off, I'm not gonna force feed myself. It's just, it is what it is. But at least I want to make sure I get my protein in. But yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Mommy's back. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish up my client work. Hey.
Say hi.
Are you happy mommy's back?
Yeah, I am. I love that.
But yeah, so I'm gonna finish that, and yeah, and you want to make it a nightcap after this. Yo, so we just finished the salad. Of course, I was still hungry because the salad was not going to do anything, and now I just whip some food up. Naturally, the food that I'm making today, this pretty much the same thing I would normally eat any other week. So there's nothing really out of the ordinary that I'm making it this special. So if you get a lot of questions on IG, like, oh, what kind of food do you eat? Oh, if your fat is like, you know, that low, or carb is that low, how do you go over? How do you stick within your carb intake without going over fat? Again, obviously it takes a little bit of experience. You want to go for food choices that don't have any sort of like, you know, limited trace macros in them, meaning like fruit, rice, you know, clean veggie carb sources, I guess. Clean, dirty. Anyways, another subject for another day. So I'm going to show you what I am making real quick. So right here we have 200 grams of strawberries, and here let's turn it down a little bit. And here we have underneath we have 2 of this Sargento sliced cheese. Macros in the back. It's 3.5 grams, so for each slice, 1 gram, less than 1 gram of fat, and a decent amount of protein in there. So if you're looking for some, like, you know, try to catch up on fats and protein, definitely a good choice. So I have 2 going on in there because I have a lot of fats left for the day. I have 2 large eggs, 4 egg whites, avocado, and of course again some turkey. And I'm about to knock this out real quick. And if I looked at my phone right here, let's dial that down a little bit. Go back. Not sure if you guys can see or not, but okay, never mind. I was going to show you guys, but it's not possible. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we are having. Again, I'm going to eat that, drink a ton of water, and keep catching up on client work. I'm not sure if I'm going to end this video tonight, or the next clip you might see might be tomorrow morning. We'll see. Good morning. Like the last shot you guys just saw, I mean, I told you it depends. And so yeah, we did not vlog after the last clip you guys just saw. We are currently at the gym right now, back to the gym early in the morning again. But we are excited more than yesterday because today is a refeed day. If you guys remember, I'm skipping refeed days. I'm not sure if I'm dropped that. I'm skipping, like, normally I do 48-hour refeed, but now I'm skipping it to 24-hour refeed just because I want to give myself a little more room to be able to dig. So we are at the gym right now. I'm not going to go through, show you guys my workouts or anything like that because I already went through a workout session here with you guys. But I'm going to hit my last upper of this block. Then we have a deload coming up next week, which I'm really, really excited for. And yeah, and the next block should be another fun one. So and the crowd goes wild. Anyways, C4 on deck. And we got the cotton candy. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but we got the cotton candy, the best pre-workout, carbonated pre-workout out there. Besides C4 Shred Ultimate, which is like 300 milligrams of caffeine with some Capsi Max in it, which makes you sweat. Stay pumped, stay full. Anyways, that's not the point of this vlog. We're gonna sip on this, knock this workout out real quick, and I am gonna show you guys where we stand in terms of how we're looking. And woke up this morning at a new low of 220, 203.8, new low of this digging face because my previous low throughout the spread was like 199.8 or something like that a few months back. But for this last push, this is definitely my new low, and we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty tight, not where I want to be. I'm trying to go for that alien skin tight look, and I hate the word dry. That bugs the shit out of me. I don't know why. But yeah, that's what's going down, and the sun is shining. I mean, I'm feeling it. Cranking the heat up in my car just to stay warm. Counter spread problems. If you ever been through a counter spread, you know it's very hard for you just to stay warm. So with some caffeine, training faster, by the way, got some 2 scoops of protein in here, a banana for that post workout, and cheers to a good workout. Tastes like going to touch your lips in that movie.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. A6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the. On record, off record, I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record, I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record, I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence, adolescent presence. I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving.
Yo, what's going on? So we just finished training here, and we're about to knock down nice little 2 scoops of the chocolate extend whey, followed with large banana, because it's refit day. That means we can have this, we can afford this. But yeah, it was a good training session. You guys saw the physics update. Again, this one is weighing to a 3.8, I believe, and yeah, pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome workout. And I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna recap this whole vlog for you guys. Of course, at the end of each vlog, I like to sit down and, you know, let Uncle Sam chat with you for a second, okay? See you in a bit. So good. Guys, welcome to today's video. No, this is not a new video. This is a continuation of this weekend's vlog. Day 3. I don't think I've ever done like a 3-day vlog before, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's day 3 of the vlog. Yesterday was my wife and I's anniversary, 1-year anniversary yesterday, so I didn't really want to vlog anything. After training, came home, showered, went to an amazing brunch at one of our favorite places here in St. Louis at the Four Seasons. I had a good time, just hung out with the family, went shopping with Lyvia, and yeah, it was all a good time. Just want to, you know, grab the camera and start recording, whatever, so I just put that away. And yeah, so I skipped my refeed day on Saturday. Normally I have a 48-hour refeed day, so I skipped that on Saturday, and I refed yesterday on Sunday. My normal refeed is around 450 grams of carbs, 240 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fats. But yesterday, I skipped that. I do that for a 48-hour refeed. Yesterday, I pretty much did the same thing. 450 grams of carbs, 240 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fats yesterday. And I skipped Saturday just because I know there's a chance I might overshoot a little bit in carbs. I didn't track, I didn't weigh everything, but I eyeballed everything. I make sure all the food choices that I was eating yesterday, follow me on Instagram, some of the foods, some of the plates that I had. Some of the food I was eating yesterday was a lot of, you know, high carb, moderate to low fat, trace macros in there, so that at least I know the fats are still relatively. One second. Okay, relatively low, and which that's the goal of all my refeed. Somebody asked a question yesterday on Instagram, so I thought I might be able to share that with you guys. A lot of times when I have clients refeed, they might lose a pound or 2 the next day. It's not abnormal, it's quite normal. And sometimes you might refeed like I do, and I woke up this morning, by the way, at 205.4, which is slightly higher than yesterday. But what you need to understand is for every gram of carbs that you take or that you ingest in your system, your body will tend to retain about 3 to 4 grams of water. So if you stick to the refeed, again, I'll do another video on refeed another time. If you stick to a refeed, not a cheat day, refeed, meaning your carbs are high, a lot of times, double your carbs, protein is moderate, fats are pretty low. That's usual breakdown of the macros that are out there, you are going to gain a little bit of weight. It's okay. And by tomorrow or by day 2 of post refeed, if you go back to where you were before or whatever the adjustment is, you should be fine. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. We're back to the grind today. I am not working today. Normally on Monday, if you follow me, I work a corporate job, 7 to 5. I have a family, and I would normally be at work, which leads me to the point of this whole video. It's a day in the life, and as you guys can see, I am not your typical fitspo, and I have a normal. I wake up early in the morning. My wife works daycare, contest prep. I run a coaching business, and I still have my corporate job. This is not to brag or anything like that, or people might look at you or look at me or some other people out there who are doing fitness full time, and might look at them like, wow, yeah, it's easy for you to say because that's what you do full time. It's not. This is not my full time job. Fitness is not my full time job. Fitness is a hobby that led into me coaching because I love helping people challenge themselves. I love helping people reveal the stronger version of themselves. And my plan and my goal all the time is just to show you guys it's not as hard as you might think it is. We're both normal. We're both the same people. We have the same 24 hours in a day. And I just learned to prioritize things that are important to me better to make sure I'm having the opportunity to execute. Obviously, it helps when you have a significant other that support your goal, that support what you want to do. Obviously, they're not sacrificing what they want to do. Also, it's all about having that balance, and I believe I have that balance between my wife and I. She's a very fitness-oriented person. I'm a very fitness-oriented person. So if you are looking for some more significant other, make sure you align yourself with somebody that shares the same goals as you have. Because I also get a lot of questions like, hey, my significant other is not really buying into the process or what I'm trying to do. Maybe not contest prep. Maybe you just want to lose fat. I know it's a lot easier when you have somebody else doing it with you. So it's just having a conversation with significant other and making sure you guys are aligned with your goals and making sure what you're trying to do is the betterment for each other, to live a healthier, longer life and enjoy each other's company. Look in the mirror and like the reflection of what you see. So yeah, that's what I want to convey over this weekend with this video. At the end of all my vlogs, I like to at least sit down and have this conversation with you guys, so at least you know where I'm coming from. And the other note I want to leave you guys on, coffee. So the way I like my coffee, not every time I put whipped cream on it, but if you want to, instead of going to Starbucks and get like a big parfait, a frappuccino, which is going to be a hell of calories. This is just coffee, sugar-free, hazelnut cream. And another major important thing, when you drink coffee, make sure you drink a lot of water with it too. Don't just drink coffee because it does dehydrate you a little bit. So anyways, that's why I'm gonna leave the video here, and I have some awesome content that I'm gonna be shooting all day today that I'm gonna put out with you guys. So this video should be up by Wednesday. Today is Monday, and I'm gonna be editing this video. If you like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I'll put any sort of comment in the description, in the link, any comment in the comment section. Let me know what else you guys might try to see. So the videos I have coming up, I have a recipe coming up talking about well, it's October, it's a basic season, just like fun, healthier recipe, like snacks that you might have that allows you to, one, minimize carb intake, increase your protein intake, and minimize fat intake also. Videos on why, because again, we get into like the that New Year resolution sort of range. I mean, it's gonna be October next tomorrow. And before you know it, it's December. Before you know it, it's New Year resolution. So people are gonna be out there. I'm gonna be doing a full day like a shopping with you guys, what I eat. I have a recipe coming up, and I have a breakdown of the reason why most people are not losing fat. So stay tuned for that. Again, thank you for the support. Again, if you like the video, like it, subscribe, share with your friends. If you do watch my video on Instagram, please tag me in it. People can see that you're watching my video, and I can repost this. So the more eyes can get on this, the more content I can be sharing with you guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.